Welcome back to my channel. Now today I've got a bit of an interesting topic, I would say. Now before I get into this topic, disclaimer right now, I am not a medical professional, and on top of that, simultaneously, this is not medical advice, this is just my opinion, so please don't come at me. Asthma and perfume slash fragrances. Now this is a topic no one really speaks about, and I don't know why, to be honest. So I'm going to give you like my personal experience with it. So as an asthmatic myself, it's a condition where it's a respiratory condition, and you're probably wondering, like, surely it should affect your asthma, the perfumes. Yes, they do. There are some, for example, 1 million elixir in my collection. I don't know if it's a particular chemical or something in the perfume or fragrance that is triggering the lungs and the airways of my, of my respiratory system. And because of that chemical reaction, my asthma starts to kick in. I have a bit of like a mini panic attack. And I thought I'd just share my experience with you. I think the advice I'm trying to get at here right now is, if you know there's a chemical reaction or your body doesn't respond well to a particular chemical in a fragrance, then just don't do what I did. Honestly, don't continue to use it. Just get rid of it, or give it away. Because the way I see it is, it's all good, smelling good, but at what price? If it comes at the compensation of your health and your airways, I would say don't take it. Don't do it, please, because that's not, that's how I would not advise you, honestly, because I've been there, done it, and I don't advise it upon anyone. Because the last thing you want is to be like myself, wheezing for the sake of, I want to smell good. Come on, like, let's be realistic, right? You want to also live, but also smell good as well, but you want to live first, right? So if you know a particular fragrance, gives you that kind of reaction, just don't do it. And on top of that, I think, like me, just do some research, see what the condition is, or like if you have a particular reaction, it might just be a chemical reaction. But in my case, for example, the note patchouli, right? I love patchouli fragrances, but some of them, unfortunately, like Xerjoff's Monkey Special, if I breathe it in too heavily in huge volumes in my airways, my nose, it just does not give a great reaction. The knock-on effect on my system is I'm wheezing or I'm out of breath. I can feel like I'm having palpitation. It's like it becomes overly reactive. And, I thought I'd just like mention that one because no one really talks about it. And I think enough has not been spoken about this topic in the fragrance world, in the fragrance industry. And I think more people should definitely, do research. And on top of that, raise awareness like myself, because the last thing I want, especially like you guys out there, if you have a reaction to it, just don't risk it. Simple as that. But having said, do your research. And I think, I need to raise awareness for this, so definitely, I'll be putting a hashtag for this for sure, like whatever it is, hashtag asthma and fragrance, whatever it is, because at the same time, it's not worth it, I'm all for that smelling good, but when it comes at the price of your health, don't. Honestly, the health is the one thing you guys should never put a price on, but like I said at the beginning, this is just my opinion. And yeah, definitely research it and just, note it down. If you know it's a particular scent or a note, make a note of it for future references. So, when you go to buy future fragrances, it's not going to be a trigger and off-putting for your body, So that's my take on it. And I'll see you next one, guys.